Guys, look, he's a Laker these days, but his connection to his hometown of Akron remains strong. LeBron is opening up a public school in Akron today, and he spoke about that and joining the Lakers on his uninterrupted platform. Let's take a listen to some of the stuff that LeBron said.
This is kind of like a dream come true for me. You know, growing up, I was a Cowboys fan, I was a Bulls fan, I was a Yankees fan, and I've always felt like that was like one of the historic franchises. And you look at the Lakers, being able to play for a historic franchise, with so much history, and now being able to partner with Magic Johnson, someone I kind of looked up to when I was younger and, wanted to make no-look passes like Magic, wanted to get on the break and be Showtime like Magic, and then for it to all come to fruition at this point, I think timing is everything. So, for me to be in this position now, the excitement that I have to be a Laker, I'm happy to be a part of it because I believe the Lakers is a historical franchise. We all know that, but it's a championship franchise, and that's what we're trying to get back to. And I'm happy to be a part of the culture and be a part of us getting back to that point. So this is where it is today, man.
All right, Mark, you heard LeBron talk about being excited to bring the Lakers back with Magic Johnson, but realistically, how long until they are, quote-unquote, back?
Kobe's coming?
I don't know. Shaq's saying that on TMZ today, that he thinks that Kobe's coming back, but I don't think so.
That roster has a lot to be desired. It's interesting. Kind of reminds me of the Fish That Saved Pittsburgh, if you remember that movie.
Yes.
But it's LeBron and the Miracles. I think Rondo's great, but Rondo's great with the ball in his hands. How's that going to go? You got a lot of interesting players. I think he makes Kuzma better. He makes Brandon better. But the West is the West, man. And I just think the rosters at the top are much stronger than the Lakers.
Mike?
Yeah, I think it's going to be until you get a Kawhi Leonard, until you get a Damian Lillard. They need that star, but I do like the fact that they didn't have to give up a Brandon Ingram or a Kyle Kuzma or Alonzo Ball. I think those guys are going to allow them to grow together or acquire another star in the future.
Look, I think that with LeBron on your roster, regardless of what conference you're in, you're a playoff team, right? Can we at least agree with that?
8th, 7th.
I mean, but they can get in, is what I'm saying.
No, they'll make the playoffs.
Because New Orleans is going to drop out, I think, this year. And look, I'm not even sold on Minnesota right now. There's a lot of issues in that locker room.
Dallas is going to be a lot better.
Yeah, but they have 500.
But we're talking about
the back
bottom
end.
four.
Yeah, the bottom four of the
it's not going to be easy. Obviously, LeBron is amazing.
Right.
People say, well, this roster's, is better than what he had in Cleveland. So what is, I don't know if that's saying a whole lot, and I don't know if I agree with it.
Right. Why wouldn't you agree with it?
Why wouldn't I?
Yeah.
He had another All-Star.
In Kevin Love.
Yeah, there's not another All-Star on this team. There's guys that have played on a championship level like Rondo, but he'll soon see why the West is the West and why it was so much easier to get to the finals on the other side.
I think he's really going to help Lonzo Ball. I think that's the guy who's probably going to benefit most from this. He struggled when he had to handle the ball in pick and roll so much. His shooting obviously was down. I think having a guy like LeBron is going to be perfect for him. He moves the ball. Now they have 3 elite passers with LeBron, with Lonzo, and with Rondo. So I think more than anyone, he's going to benefit from it.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm still going to watch Kawhi and see if he can get moved there before the trade deadline.
Oh, you think that maybe Toronto is.
I'm just going to keep watching that and see if such is possible.
Okay. That's why he's an insider, because he says stuff like that. And then we're like, ooh, what did he say? You're going to be aggregated in about 5 minutes. Marc Spears saying Toronto could move Kawhi.
Keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it.
I do agree on the Lonzo stuff before we move on. Not to compare him to Dwayne Wade, but Dwayne Wade wasn't a guy who could shoot threes when he played with LeBron. He was good at setting screens, good at cutting to the basket. I think those are things that Lonzo did in college that we didn't see enough of in year one. I think those are things.
But he also won't have the ball in his hands.